So just because we're hot today does not mean we'll be hot tomorrow. But the smart people that are hot today prepare for the times when they may not be hot.
I think with any level of success, you're gonna get negativity. The thing is how do you handle it? You can feed negativity with negative responses, or you can feed negativity with success. Your perception is what people have forced you to believe. So until you get the heart to go, I'm going, I want to see for myself, you don't know.
Top 10, I got a top 10. Got my motivation high for my top 10. Gotta learn from the wise women and men. All my life, like 9 and 9. For my top 10, top 10, 9 and 9. This one's for my top 10.
Need motivation?
Watch the top 10 with Believe Nation.
Hey, it's Evan Carmichael, and this channel was created to help you overcome the #1 challenge that is holding you back, a lack of belief in yourself. You watch these videos because you know there's something more inside you too. You have Michael Jordan level talent at something. So get ready to pursue your passion, be positive, and learn from your mistakes with Kevin Hart and my take on his top 10 rules of success to give you the confidence, motivation, and belief that you need. Enjoy. Okay, let's kick it off with rule #1. Feed negativity with success.
I think with any level of success, you're gonna get negativity. The thing is how do you handle it? You can feed negativity with negative responses, or you can feed negativity with success. At the end of the day, if you continue to do what you do to the best of your ability, the people that are being negative have to evaluate themselves and go, yo, instead of taking the time to be angry, maybe I just need to go and do what I'm supposed to do on my side.
Rule #2, pursue your passion.
I got out of Philadelphia because I was seeing the same people.
Your reach wasn't a big reach.
I was like, well, it's not that. I was seeing the same people, the same comedians, the same audience people every week.
Wouldn't you see the same if you went somewhere else, though?
But that's the thing, I didn't know.
Got it.
I wasn't content with not knowing. I was like, it has to be more. What's the next?
Kevin, is this late 90s?
This is late 90s.
So you're 21, 22 years old.
This is late 90s. This is 98, 99.
Yeah.
And I met a guy named Keith Robinson, who's an unbelievable mentor to me. And this is the guy who was telling me just like, man, you got to start talking about more. You got to start talking about yourself. He said, I want you to come with me to New York. I didn't know the guy from this piece of paper on the table, but when he said, you got to come with me to New York, I jumped at it because I was like, is more comedy in New York? I'm going. I want to see it. I was so eager to see what else was out there. And when I saw that, when he opened up that door and I got to look behind it and I saw what was there, 12, 13 comedy clubs in New York. I got to see comedians on stage, all races.
Well, New York is New York.
Oh my God, all races, shapes, sizes. I got bit. I got bit.
Was that it?
That was when it was over. That was the addiction at the highest level.
Rule #3, learn from your mistakes.
I think some of the best conversations that we've had have been the conversations that break down reality for false reality. In entertainment, you know, you get hit with a false reality that this is your life and this is what it's going to be forever. Oh my God, you're famous and you make money forever. That's not the case. And if you're not a person that can understand that, you get caught up in the matrix. And when that goes away, you don't know what life is because you fell into the perception that life is this fake fictional presentation. And it's not. Life changes. There's ups and downs. Moments are great and then they're bad. And entertainment, that's what it is. So just because we're hot today does not mean we'll be hot tomorrow. But the smart people that are hot today prepare for the times when they may not be hot. And that's the best piece of advice that I can give her because I was there when I thought I would be hot forever. Things were taken, money wasn't what it was, broke, oh shit, taxes, how? Then I got a second chance. I got a second chance and that second chance became the best chance. And then I look up and now, yes, you're looking at a guy that's putting himself in a position to become a mogul, a CEO, an enterprise. But I can only do it because of the knowledge that I have because of what I didn't do before.
Rule #4, seize the opportunity.
I can't win if the people before me didn't win. At the end of the day, if the doors weren't opened up for me by your Pryors, your Cosbys, your Eddie Murphys, your Chris Rocks, you can go down the list. I mean, we can go to Chappelle, you can go to Cat, you can go to Mike Epps, you can go any comedian that got to a point where they were an attraction. I am able to do Fox. I mean, Carlin, I'm able to do what I'm doing now because they did it first. Right. So now I'm coming up on a path that was already built. I'm just elevating it for our generation, and I'm trying to make it unique.
But what's the trick? What did you do that was that extra step? You woke up earlier.
Put that work in, yo. Put that work in. That's the one thing that I think can't be questioned about me.
Also, if you want to learn from other leaders in the Black community, check out my 254 Black Excellence series. It's free. The link to join is in the description below.
Everybody that's successful lays a blueprint out. You laid the blueprint out.
Rule number 5, be positive.
I'm a very positive guy, people. I don't wish ill will on anybody. And, Cat, regardless of what he's going through now, at one point in time was a friend. I'm still going to consider him a friend. I hope that whatever he's going through, that, it works out and that, he gets back to doing what he does best. He's an amazing comedian when at his prime, and I would love to see him get back to his prime. So I'm hoping that the negative things that are around him eventually go away. As you see, I didn't pay that any attention when it was put out there. My mind is in another place, and my goals are set to reach much higher levels than to debate, especially with somebody that's in the same craft. I feel like we're supposed to pull each other up and big each other up. It shouldn't be crabs in a barrel. We shouldn't want to pull each other down. That's my take on it. So, very positive, guys.
Rule number 6, be self-reliant.
The whole thing with getting a college agent as a comedian, this is how you're going to survive. Colleges pay you $1,000, $500, $700, but they can block book you. You can do 7 colleges in a week. You can do 2 in one day, another in the next city. They'll put you in like a run where you go from city to city to city. You'll come out with $5,000, $6,000. That's in a week. Oh my God, you get 2 good weeks. This is great money. You talking 12, 13 grand, a 22-year-old comedian. I'm rich if I can book one of these. You gotta get an agent. You gotta get in the knacker. How do you get in the knacker? Well, you gotta make a tape. Tape's gotta be 7 minutes, gotta be clean. No cursing. How am I make a tape? Gotta figure it out. Had to go to a comedy club, had to get a comedy club to let me do a tape at the comedy club. Had to get tape edited.
It has to be a live tape, like a live performance?
Live performance.
Got it.
You gotta get edited. Who gonna edit it? I don't know. Gotta figure it out. From who? Where? What? Huh? Go figure it out, stupid. You're grown. Ask questions. That's what Keith would tell me. Made me do it all on my own. Get it edited. Okay. Now that you gotta edit it, you gotta get headshots. Now that I got headshots, now you gotta package it up. You gotta go send it out. Each package that you send out, you gotta send it to all of the different conferences. I think it was like $55 or $70 per conference that you have to send your thing in with. So you gotta have a check with all of them. So to send out your headshots, your tape, everything, it would cost you like $350. I don't have that type of money to go away.
It's a lot of money at that time.
Figure it out, stupid. Get it. It's worth it.
Rule number 7, model success.
You didn't have it easy coming up.
No.
You didn't have it.
Hell
you didn't
no.
get handed a deal when you came into the business. I mean, you were in the business for quite a while before anything happened.
A long time, man. I mean, I got 19 years, almost 20 years in the business.
So what gave you that patience? Because like you said, around you, it was a lot of culture, quick money. Your dad stealing, your brother selling drugs. Like you saw people not being patient about it. Like, no, I'm 16, I'm a man, I can go, I can sell drugs, I can steal, I can do this, I can get money right now and be the man. And that doesn't really match up with, driving to New York to do comedy.
Yeah, well, you see the consequences of it firsthand. I saw my dad in and out of jail. I saw my dad being addicted to drugs. I saw my brother sell drugs. I saw my mom find drugs and beat the shit out of my brother. And my brother be forced with an ultimatum of jail or the army. Like, pick one. And he chose the army, of course. I saw literally no high reward from the negative route. I saw that. I saw it firsthand. So when it was time for me to make decisions, the one person that I saw with any type of consistency was my mom. It's not that my mom was rich or not that my mom was successful and financially stable on a high level. My mom did what she had to do to make sure that we were taken care of.
Rule number 8, see things for yourself.
What perception or what picture, do you guys have, when you hear Africa? Considering, America, it's a first world country, so there's obviously internet and stuff like that. But there seems to be this, very common thread about, being surprised and being shocked, at the fact that, there's a level of development, that is, in Africa. Just from your perspective, what picture did you have?
I can tell you it's easy. What picture is shown? They don't show the beautiful picture of Johannesburg on the media. They don't show a beautiful picture of Cape Town on the media. Durban, I've never seen anything beautiful about Durban. When people show things in the media, they're always shown in the negative light. So when something about Africa is talked about, it's normally bad. It's normally violent. It's normally something about the country or something that just happened where a disease broke, and it's never good. So your perception is what people have forced you to believe. So until you get the heart to go, I'm going, I want to see for myself, you don't know. So all I know is what the news says. So in my mind, I'm like, hey man, I'm not trying to go over there and get kidnapped. Okay? Like it's a reality. It's not me saying it to hypothetically say it. I'm saying from what I've seen. And then I go and I see an amazing city. We're blown away by seeing fans, by seeing people that are like, yo, we love your music. Why not show us that? Why not show the entertainers that love to give back, that love to embrace their fans, that love to be a part of charitable things? Why not show us the amazing stuff that's over here? So when we get here, we see for ourselves, and then our senses are enhanced to where not only do we want to come back, but we want to come back and we want to be involved with things that you have going on. But until we get the heart as artists and we spread that rumor ourselves, we don't know. And to be honest, we're a community. That's how I ended up coming over. I know Nicki. I know Beyonce. I know Jay-Z and all. I talked to them. Hey, guys, is there anything to worry about? Guys, should I get these shots? They told me to get the shots. Do I need the shots? It was the scariest thing in the world. I walked into a doctor's office, and the doctor, he was convincing me that he needed to give me the disease first. I'm going to give you this shot, put the disease in you, so when you get there, you'll be okay. I said, but I don't have it yet. He said, that's why I'm going to give it to you. So when you get it, you'll be okay. And I was like, but I don't have it yet. Why are you giving it to me? And this was a big thing for me. I'm not lying. Like, I literally called several people. When I called people, I had people track down people that were from Cape Town, from Johannesburg. And I talked to them. Hey, man, am I going to get bit by a mosquito and not be able to come back? Kevin, what are you talking about? You sound ignorant. No, you don't need nothing like that. It's the same. You're going to come over and you're going to be shocked. And I was like, I know, but they said I need shots. Do I need these shots? No, but I'm repeating what I've heard. I'm repeating what the media has forced me to believe. So now that I'm here, I'm like, this is ridiculous. I don't need shit. I'm fine. It's a city. Like I feel like I'm in New York. I felt like I was in Malibu the other day. Like it's the same exact thing, and it's frustrating because it makes you guys, as the media, it makes me go to y'all and question y'all. You have the chance to put out the positive side of where you are and where you live.
Rule number 9: use the power of social media.
People take this for granted, and I don't care. Like whoever's listening. Social media is powerful, man. Like, you literally have an outlet that's free for you to do whatever it is that you want. I've built up to 40 million people through social media, through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Vine. I have a direct outlet. So when I say something, I get an immediate response. I want to be promoted internationally. Studios can't reach their demographic the way I can. So when I do it and I pull it up and then I show a studio, look, this is what my fans are saying. I'm in Germany. Oh, Kev, we waiting here for Australia. And I do this. A studio has to go, all right, look, or you risk the business of losing a Kevin Hart that can potentially bring you X, Y, and Z. And then another studio saying, all right, we want to work. We want to invest. So I don't think they're going to take that risk because they see that I'm passionate right now. I'm not the guy that's just selling wolf tickets. I'm the guy that's actually putting the work in the streets.
And rule number 10, the last one before a very special bonus clip, is have fun.
Tiffany and I have a great relationship. It's a bunch of shit talking. It's really, honestly, like Tiffany's a woman to you guys, but she's a boy. Tiffany, she's a like the fart game, like you know, like
we play
like
the
that.
fart game.
Yesterday,
What's the
Tiffany
fart
farted
game?
on me yesterday, and she just does it. She's okay with it. She's like like somebody farted, and I'm like, who the fuck did that? She's like, me, nigga. That's what Tiffany is.
I feel like that's my way of letting you know I love you and I care, but like you family, you know. If I fart around you, you family. That's you know.
And
That's my special love spell.
And it wasn't a woman fart. It wasn't like a cute like and then get out the way. It was like la la la. I was mad. Like I got mad. I was like, what are you doing? What the f are you doing? She's like,
Now I've got a special bonus clip from Kevin Hart on how to hustle that I think you're gonna enjoy. But before that, it's time for the 3-point landing questions. Let's go from just watching the video to taking action. Here we go. Question number 1. Whose success will you model this week? Number 2, how can you be more positive every day? And number 3, what's a recent mistake that you are going to learn from? And if you made it this far in a video and you are committed to making a change, I wanna celebrate you. Give me a hashtag believe down in the comments as well.
First time I got on stage, I got an audition. I got my first one at Caroline's, and I got over. It was like, I say like 8 months probably I was going up there. Past Caroline's, Caroline started booking me a couple spots during the week. They don't pay, they give you food, like they call food spots, until you become a weekend comedian. Then you get like $50 a spot in New York. The Comedy Cellar, then that got up there, and the Comedy Cellar passed me. Food spots again. Stand Up New York, I think give you like $5 a spot. Weekends the same, $25 to $50. But it was a slow grind. But then when you get in all of them, you got to think in New York you're doing 7 to 8 spots on a weekend. So if you're getting $50 a spot and you're doing 6 to 7 to 8 spots on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you got a good weekend. You figure it's 4 weekends in a month. You can pull $2,000, $2,500 in New York, and you can survive. You can support yourself. And during the week, the goal would be to book colleges or other shows elsewhere, and then come and do that on the weekend. Colleges.
You were performing at colleges?
Performing at colleges, man. Had a college agent. That's how I was staying afloat. My college agent is here in Chicago, Bass Shula Entertainment.
So when you say college, like college, you know, am I going to the auditorium and performing in the auditorium?
Colleges, wherever they put you. Sometimes you'll be in an auditorium, sometimes you'll be in the lunchroom, sometimes you'll be in like a created atmosphere. It could be like their lounge space, and they just put a microphone there.
Wow.
Colleges have a certain amount of money that they have to spend a year on entertainment. So that goes to music and comedians or whatever.
You know, one of the things we forget about is there is no social media at the time.
No.
So you have to go hustle to get up. Nowadays, somebody can put up one video, 60 million views, everybody knows it.
Here's my headshot, that's my number.
That's the hustle.
And here's my tape.
Wow.
My number's in there if you want to call. That's my tape. Please watch the tape.
If you want another awesome video in our Black Excellence series, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.